far removed from the mainstream culture within both menswear and womenswear. But the design language that celebrates functionality and performance, and whilst it does sound familiar to many, it should not be mistaken for its counter, that of techwear. Okay, in order for this video to have any semblance of sense, we first need to create distinction between genres such as techwear and gorpcore by defining what functional and performance-based clothing is. Functional clothing, as the name implies, is clothing made for a specific function. We can think of clothing meant for the military, such as the bright orange lining of an MA1 bomber jacket, there for high visibility in case if pilots have to eject from behind enemy lines, or the knife pleats on a Type 1 and Type 2 denim jacket, there in case a blue-collar worker gained weight or has additional layers on so the jacket doesn't sit tight on the chest or midsection. Performance wear is more so related to the performance of the fabric. Usually they're high-grade technical fabrics. These technical fabrics focus on factors such as water resistance, breathability, wind resistance, stretch, odor prevention, thermal and hydroreactive dyes. Whilst the design will focus on things such as quick deploy pockets or quick release zippers. New technical is sort of the interstice between these two with an attachment linking to tailoring. In fact, it is this very linking of genres that sets new technical apart from its progenitors, with notes of those that came before found within the heart of its ethos.
Okay.
Speaking of progenitors, let's take a bit of a history tour. The rise of these subgenres is all attributed to utilitarianism. Utilitarianism is a design language rooted in functionality, practicality, with the appealing aesthetics of style genres such as workwear, military uniforms, sports, and outdoor clothing, i.e. is very pocket heavy, with tailoring elements such as darts and pleats that enable a garment's mobility and functionality. And this style is nothing without one man in particular. It can be argued that the most famous designer to arise from this genre of clothing is Massimo Osti. Osti's legacy at both Stone Island and CP Company will go on to inspire the works of others. Amongst these many people is Errol Yu, founder of techwear label, Acronym.
Acronym is a label that is focused on unifying, style and technology. We were fortunate enough to actually work at Studio Osti with Massimo and his team just before we founded the brand, probably, when was that? 1998, I think. It's a long time ago. Acronym Kit 1 was directly inspired by his work. And in a lot of ways, all of the projects that we do were inspired by his work because maybe not necessarily the specific items he made or specific collections he worked on, but the way he worked and the process of creating things. We were greatly influenced by that.
Osti is revered as being a pioneer within the realm of functional design, creating an experimental philosophy within the realm of functional design. For example, one of his first forays into experimental design is the use of the garment dyeing technique, in which a fully designed garment consisting of different material fibers are dyed in a series of mixed dyes, all with different charges. This results in a fully dyed garment with different color zones. This idea over the years has been expanded upon with Stone Island's Heat Reactive series and their Garment Dyed series, with the internet's favorite piece being that heat reactive jumper. It's easy to look at TikTok and Instagram and be persuaded into believing that only algorithm-based clothing and styles exist, but you'd be sorely mistaken. See, outside of the realm of your own personal explore page of fashion, a whole host of new ideas of men's fashion is emerging. And whilst it may seem that the more casual streetwear and sartorial styles are on the rise, small communities are forming around new styles and design categories, with the additions of more and more people taking their clothes and styles more seriously. Some more so than others, there's still plenty out there who could use a guiding hand. But nonetheless, New Technical is one of those driving forces, with a large majority of the brands and designers hailing from the East, where genres like techwear, outdoor garments, and sportswear were introduced during the 70s and the 80s, becoming mainstream to casual style and creative expression, to the point where household names such as the North Face have special country-specific sub-labels like the North Face Purple Label. Although its popularity has grown out to the West as well, to the point where you can find select stores and retailers selling it, however, New Technical has yet to grip the global markets. But it has made its presence known, with collaborations between late founder of Off-White J.L.A.L and co-founders of Post-Archive Faction, Dong Yoon Lim and Sukiyo Jeong. Post-Archive Faction isn't the only one making big waves. cmmawear, J.L.A.L, Elliot Mill, and all this can go on and on from here. But it's not just clothes, it's also footwear, with new brands like Demon Footwear, technically not new, as well as newcomer Akame, showcasing new ways for footwear to become experimental, but also remain very wearable. Even with their experimental looks, and early taste identifiers such as Essence have already begun to stock these brands on their site. But even though a large majority of these pieces offered by these newcomers are wearable, it does have me wondering if they will be able to establish a strong following as techwear, one as stronger as Stone Island and CP Company, or will it go the route of techwear, eventually decline into a community of gatekeepers and Johns who jack up the prices so high or sell on if you know platforms. But that's all I got for you. Let me know if you agree or disagree with any of these statements made, and what your thoughts and opinions are on this budding new genre or style. And if you have a better name, let it be known in the comment section. My name is E. Please like, share, subscribe, and keep it locked. Peace.
Hi, babe. Good morning. I know you seeing me liking your pictures. Why you ain't like none of mine? Girl, I followed you. You better follow me back.